After getting off to such a great start in the game, you must be bitterly disappointed to come out on the losing end there.
Yeah, I thought we started really well. Excellent first 20 minutes, outstanding goal, everything we wanted to be. And actually in that period we might have made a bit more of some of the chances Sam has a header near post does well with. All day actually our set play delivery was really good. And yeah, it was a really, really positive start for us and banging the game. And then the game turns in a moment where we've got complete control of the game. It's, I think, their first chance. It's our throw-in. We get broken onto too easily through the middle of the pitch. We have to make a foul or be in better positions to stop that happening. Will makes a decent save. They obviously score straight off the rebound. And then there's a 5-minute period where they take the game from us in a game we've got complete control of. And second goal's offside. So that obviously makes it more difficult for us when we fall behind. But it's fairly obvious one that he's about 2 yards offside, and you can see along the whole line. We got told one of the centre halves was keeping him on, but yeah, it was as clear as day when we watched it back as we thought it was when we watched it live. But yeah, that's not helped us today.
Yeah, and once they took the lead, it seemed to throw us off our rhythm a little bit. Although there were a few moments for us throughout the rest of the match, we never quite picked up that same fluency which we saw during the opening.
No, and they with a front three that are powerful and aggressive, and they kept turning the game around and putting it down the sides of us and putting it into the front. They've got some real dangerous players in those situations. It gives them the moment to kill the clock a little bit and take the time over things, and it was a bit more stop-start second half. There wasn't the same rhythm. We had a little bit of a burst. We had a few moments where we wanted to sustain some attacks, but whether it was a foul against us or just didn't quite find the quality that we needed. Some good set plays that didn't lead to anything. Sam's hit the crossbar. We've had a couple of moments that we might actually take a bit more control and care over to make more of. But we couldn't find the moment to get something from the game. I think probably we deserve something from that game, being honest, and we put ourselves in a position where we should win it in the early stages. I know we're only one up, but we've got some control over that at the time. We started really well, so yeah, to lose it is we've lost too many games. We've had too many games that have been close that we've not taken anything from. So in reality, it's not good enough, and we've got to do better.
Yeah, and Steve Seddon signed yesterday, starts today, goes off on the stretcher. What can you tell us about how he is?
Yeah, we don't know for definite. We think he's fractured his cheekbone, so yeah, we'll see what happens now. But that sums it up a little bit at the minute.
And of course, a big game next week now against Morecambe.
Yeah, and we'll get back to work next week and try to add a couple more in the squad if we can. But if not, and we can't able to do those, then we just need to find a level that we actually started the game at and control and play with a thinking mindset and more discipline in the moments when we're on top, so that we don't allow the opposition back into the game. But yeah, we've certainly got to get better in that regard, because we've lost too many games. So that's my responsibility, and it's my job to put it right.